Hello guys, and welcome to another video of mine, and today I'm going to be trialling a new format. This one's going to take a slightly more podcasty route to it, and I'm going to be discussing the ramifications of Chelsea's transfer ban decision that have come out this morning from FIFA, and I will give my opinions, and I just think that the podcasty nature will be able to help me add some things to your screen, give you some information, things like that, which will help you enjoy the video more. So I'll start by saying that today FIFA have come out and said that Chelsea's appeal has failed to overturn the ban on registering players for the next 2 transfer windows, which means basically that the club, unless they have players that have already been registered, we're unable to sign in any players new for the squad next season. So if you're thinking about the squad, we're unable to buy anybody. The only exception to that being the deal for Higuain has a clause in it for signing him, meaning that we can keep him because he has previously been registered. I believe Kovacic, there are rumours, and I'm going to say rumours only, that there are a clause, there's a clause that he can basically sign up for 26 million. There are quite weak rumours though. It seems a very low amount for him, however little I like him. And basically some would say this would suck, but we do have a talented loan army. I think Sarri said today 43 or 46 players are out on loan for the club, and I think that this will mean we're able to bring a good proportion of them back and give them a go in the Chelsea scene, which we've not been able to do over the last sort of 3 to 4 years, or even really since the Roman era has started. And I think there's hope because obviously Sarri's shown faith in youth. He said today in his press conference that the area we've improved the most is within the youth. And basically, it's not implausible that we can bring in Reece James and Mason Mount and people, and they really can improve and develop in the way that Hudson-Odoi has this season. But it would mean we're light in some areas. I mean, I'm not sure Sarri would take Jay Da Silva as left back, for instance. I think Tammy Abraham is a bit undercooked for the Premier League. However talented he has looked at Aston Villa and Sharp. But it wouldn't be the apocalypse. I think, having said that though, that top 4 would be a miracle. I've had a lot of people give their teams for if we had a transfer ban. I'll try and put them up on your screen now, see if we can discuss them. But I think, honestly, Zuma coming back would also be very important if we were to get the ban, meaning maybe we let one of our centre-halves go. And obviously we have Pulisic coming in as well. However, this isn't the end of the story, because Chelsea have confirmed today, about an hour after the ban came out, that we will be appealing to the Court of Arbitration for Sport, international body in Switzerland, and they will basically have an external judgment from FIFA on whether they're allowed to freeze the ban for a window. They'll be able to quash the ban, but stop the ban going ahead if they find us not guilty. So basically there's another level to this, that we may yet be able to sign players in the summer. But today's the 8th of May, the window starts at the end of May, and CAS will take time to come to a verdict, They're a busybody, they've got several cases of all the sports, and there's a good chance we won't get a decision from them even by the end of June, I suspect, at the very earliest. So this is where it's complicated. The club don't know whether to identify targets, sign players, prepare for a season if there is a ban, prepare for if there's no ban and we have a very short window to buy players. I don't know, and I'd love to know if the club have any idea whether we are at a point where we can do that. So that would be really interesting. And I think, to be honest, we do need reinforcements if we want to reasonably look at winning the Premier League. I think obviously people have said a lot about Alex Telles and a 40 million release clause. For me, we go for it. I think a striker is in such desperate need of coming. Despite the fact I think Higuain would be better next season, having had some experience in England, he is class, and I think it would show much more. And obviously his improvement towards the end of this term, I think shows that a lot more can come from him. But I think honestly the club needs to prepare as if we do have a ban, and we have to basically use the 60 odd players at our disposal. And I think realistically we should set our goals top 6. If we get top 4, it'd be an incredible achievement. And in the Champions League, just see how far we go. Honestly, see how brave we are. And what's going to be interesting as well with this ban news is Eden Hazard. What will happen to him? Will we keep him for a year and lose out on the 100 million we were going to get just to basically make sure we give ourselves a good chance of getting that top 4? Or will he kick up a fuss, force his way to Madrid? This is where it gets super, super complicated. I think, honestly, it's a fork in the road for the Abramovich era, because if the ban gets frozen, we can spend a lot to prepare for 2 windows off. And if not, we'll similarly have the chance to see the youth academy being given their go for once. But ultimately, it's going to be a change in the road for Roman. And maybe we'll see him give Sarri a longer chance than he would anybody else. Maybe we'll see more people being given a go. And I think that's a good thing. Obviously, the takeover rumours will probably leave for another video. But they're going to be very important in what happens this summer. And ultimately, final point, we've got Champions League football. Can we tempt players to come to us in a year's time, like Liverpool did with Naby Keita? I think if we can get that, that would be, if we can pop some players on those deals, it would make the transfer ban a lot less bad, because there'd be a light at the end of the tunnel. So there's lots of unanswered questions, and I hope I've given you at least some input in this short video as to what I think could and would happen. But enjoy, guys, and do feel free to comment your teams with and without a ban, how much you think we would spend, where you think we can get with a ban. Let me know, because I'd be really down to hear all your opinions. Have a good day, guys, and see you later.